Welcome to the 3D AR Indicator Light Status and Function Settings Guide. Press and hold the Settings button for 2 seconds while 3D AR is off to power it on. To turn off 3D AR while it is on, press and hold the Settings button for 6 seconds. The battery indicator light color corresponds to the remaining battery level, as shown in the diagram. If the optical axis is currently set to fast mode, the battery level is displayed as in the diagram. When the indicator light flashes once in a cycle, the optical axis is in slow mode. When the indicator light flashes twice in a cycle, the optical axis is in medium mode. When the indicator light flashes 3 times in a cycle, the optical axis is in fast mode. Press the Settings button 5 times to switch between different optical axis speed modes. Additionally, the power indicator light has 3 different states, all indicating that the motor is successfully connected. If the motor is not paired, the power indicator light will remain in a slow flashing state. To repair the motor's Bluetooth connection, press the Settings button 3 times, then press and hold it for 3 seconds on the 4th press. Once the motor is successfully connected via Bluetooth, the indicator light will return to its regular flashing pattern. The focus status indicator light corresponds to 5 preset autofocus indicator colors. Pressing the Settings button twice will cycle through 5 sets of user-defined autofocus lens data. A steady focus status indicator light means that the autofocus lens data has been saved for that color channel. A slow flashing focus status indicator light means that the autofocus lens data has not been saved for that color channel. Pressing the Settings button 3 times will cycle through 3 levels of 3D effect intensity presets. Red indicates the strongest 3D effect. White represents a balanced 3D effect. Green signifies a comfortable 3D effect. Additionally, different flashing patterns of the 3D effect indicator light indicate different control modes. Pressing the Settings button 4 times will cycle through 4 control modes. Slow flashing 3D effect indicator light, manual synchronization of stereo effect and focus, steady 3D effect indicator light, automatic adjustment of stereo effect and focus. Alternating purple and red flashing, automatic adjustment of stereo effect, manual adjustment of focus. Alternating blue and red flashing, manual adjustment of stereo effect, automatic adjustment of focus. When the 3D image processor indicator light 3D synthesis flashes slowly in white, it means there is no signal input. When the indicator light is steady white, it means the processor is receiving both L and R signals normally. When the indicator light is steady red, it means only the L signal is being received. When the indicator light is steady blue, it means only the R signal is being received. When the indicator light flashes green, it means the 3D synthesizer is in standby mode. To enter standby mode after the 3D synthesizer is powered on, press and hold the 3D synthesis button for 6 seconds. When the 3D synthesizer is in standby mode, press the 3D synthesis button once to activate it. When the 3D synthesizer is active, press the 3D synthesis button once to cycle through different composite image formats in the following order. Red-blue format 1920x1086 OP. Side-by-side full 1920x1086 DP. Side-by-side cropped 1920x1086 DP. Side-by-side half 1920x1086 DP. Side-by-side full 3840 1080 30p AR glasses dedicated mode. Pressing the 3D synthesis button once, then pressing and holding it for 3 seconds. We'll cycle through the display orientation of the L camera image in the following order: normal display, Left-right mirror. Up-down mirror. 180-degree rotation. Pressing the 3D synthesis button twice, then pressing and holding it for 3 seconds. We'll cycle through the display orientation of the camera image in the same order. Normal display. Left-right mirror. Up-down mirror. 180-degree rotation. When the 3D AR charging indicator light is yellow, it means the device is receiving power while charging the battery. When the charging indicator light is green, it means the device is receiving power and the battery is fully charged. The Bluetooth motor indicator light color corresponds to the remaining battery level. Please refer to the diagram for details. Pressing the motor button 6 times switches the motor channel. There are 2 channels, indicated by red and cyan indicator lights. The motor has 3 speed levels. Pressing the motor button 5 times cycles through the speed settings. When the motor alternates between the current channel color and battery level color, it is in slow speed mode. When the motor displays the current channel color steadily and the battery level color flashes twice in sequence, it is in medium speed mode. When the motor displays the current channel color steadily and the battery level color flashes 3 times in sequence, it is in fast speed mode. These 3 flashing patterns also indicate that the motor's Bluetooth is connected to 3D air. If the motor indicator light rapidly alternates between the current channel color and battery level color, it means the motor's Bluetooth is not connected to 3D air. The controller indicator light color corresponds to the remaining battery level. Refer to the diagram for details. A steady controller indicator light means the controller is connected to 3D air. A flashing controller indicator light means the controller is not connected to 3D air. To reconnect Bluetooth, press the controller button 3 times, then press and hold it for 3 seconds on the 4th press. To automatically calibrate the optical axis and motor, press the controller button once, then press and hold it for 3 seconds on the 2nd press.